10. Good afternoon. Thank you to everybody for coming today. It's not often that we get the opportunity to be in front of leaders like yourselves, the people influencing the decisions out on the job that affect your bottom line on an everyday basis. So I want to start by doing a little number play, 82, 46, and 24/15. Now, in a study done by Texas A&M University on several industrial and commercial construction companies, they found that 82% of all these companies agreed that an increase in utilization would mean an increase in ROI. There was no argument there. Now, 46% of those admitted they do not track utilization at all. Now, RSC, in its own market research, has found that on average, 24% of all rentals are past due. And they're past due by an average of 15 days. Utilization equals profit. Leaders like you share with us, companies like us, how this type of lack of utilization is affecting long-term strategies and decisions. Well, and here's another way to look at it. All right. Today there are many different factors involved in the ordering process. There's decentralization of ordering. There are various systems with which to order through, iPhones, computers, telephones, etc. There are numerous employees making these orders and making these decisions. And there are numerous vendors from which everybody's ordering from. And there are numerous crafts out on large job sites who are doing the ordering. So this is today. This is today. Now, what are the results of these factors? Well, first of all, what we find is that there tends to be too much equipment at a job site, which obviously leads to duplication and wasted resources. And then we also find that it's on the job site too long. And that's resulting in unnecessary past due invoices. And then finally, we find that it's too complex. You have purchasing agents swivel time from one computer to the next, ordering with sticky pads, ordering with writing purchase orders, all sorts of different things. And so what that tends to do is it's a waste of money, it's a waste of resources. And it tends to take a lot of time. And what it ultimately does is it takes your most valuable resource, which is your people, and it kind of wastes their time. And so this is a problem, right? Too much, too long, too complex. Time, money, people. So this is a fragmented process. That is reactive. So, the greatest risk of not knowing about this, too much, too long, too complex, is how it threatens your future goals and your future profits. And so what we want to do is get away from this and find ourselves getting to the future, a profitable future. From today to the future. Now, how do organizations address the issues associated with equipment rental? Many choose to look only at price. They figure if they get a reduction in price, they're better off, they just made the company money. Well, in fact, we have found that price alone is only 1/6 of the total process of too much, too long, and too complex. And what we need to do is figure out how to get around price alone. And companies like yourselves are choosing to use RSC to bridge this gap from today to the future. They recognize how equipment rental and managing processes affects employees' decisions, their overall project, the overall success of the project, and by working with RSC, you get a best-in-class organization that has a plan to get you to the future. And the first part of that plan is better visibility. And what if your team had insight to the entire rental process, all of your employees to the entire rental process of the entire job? Now, with tools like RSC's Total Control, you can have unparalleled visibility management. And with RSC's Management by Exception strategy, you define the criteria necessary to empower you and your employees to make better decisions. And we also have tools such as GPS tracking, which assist you in making those future decisions. Now, the second goal is streamlining processes and organization, operations, and processes. Now, what if you had a partner in managing equipment rental properly, effectively, better? With RSC's management services strategies, you will have the tools and equipment necessary to maximize productivity. Most importantly, you'll have a partner for a safe and effective, that is safe and effective in an environment where every member of your team. Now, the third goal is the best one. Reduction in cost. Improve visibility, cost control and cost reduction. What if you had the right tools to effectively make a substantial impact on your equipment cost utilization and ROI? With customized source cards and key performance indicators, your team is empowered to make the proper decisions and to bring on the right equipment, actionable information to make these decisions. So, companies are choosing to work with RSC to achieve these goals, and we refer to this strategy as RSC consumption management. This strategy that companies like yours are using, are leveraging, and are recognizing substantial savings. As a matter of fact, those savings are 6 times that of price alone. This can only be accomplished by using and working with RSC. And what it helps you do is it bridges the gap from today to the future. What if you could truly align all the factors associated with equipment rental? If you were to move from a fragmented process that's reactive to a proactive, repetitive process to replace risk with success. Now, this can be done by using RSC's rental program. A proactive approach. So, working with RSC gives you best in class. You and RSC working together to drive future success. I'm going to give you a couple more numbers. 35, 28, and 3. Now, a major oil and gas company decided to use RSC's management services to help bridge the gap and to save them, drive down their costs and save themselves money. And they found that 35%, they had a 35% increase in utilization. On key items. And they had a 28% decrease in equipment spend. And most importantly, I think, or most impressively, they did it in only 3 months' time. So, now let's talk about how you and RSC can work together to achieve similar and possibly even better results.